What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to show you how to change hover states, both with text as well as buttons. So right now I'm in preview mode. If I hover on something, I want these things to tell me a little bit more distinctly that something I'm doing is actually changing. So what we're going to do, we're going to click on that element. You can see that all these nav items have class associated with it, nav item. Wonderful. Come up here to the top where it says states. This little blue button, little blue indicator, not a button, just an indicator, is telling you that they have applied something to hover and pressed. So these are your different states. Right now, nothing is happening. It's just sitting there as texting, button, whatever it is. Um, if we change it to hover, it then adds the class of hover to it. While that hover class is associated with it, we can then come down to our typography. We can change it to, let's say, bold, and we can change the color to, we'll go bright red just so we can really see it. Clicking out of there, still in the hover state. Now, if I click back into here, okay, right, I'm not hovering on it, so the state doesn't show that it's hovered. But when I do hover, there it is. Whether you're in the preview mode or not, now when I get over the top, it changes just the way we expected it, wanted it to change. Now, when it comes to things like buttons, so this button right now, it's already got classes associated with it. What we want to do for this guy, so again, we have our hover states. I can change things on that hover state if I want to, but what I'm going to do with this one actually is do a transition into it. So hover state, you can change everything I just told you about just previously, but instead, scroll all the way down to these transitions. Now, this background color, because it's already on hover, it's not going to transition to anything. So I need to take it off of the hover state, put it on the state of none. Now I can add that transition. Let's do it super slow. Background color is going to change. It's going to transition. And it's going to transition from white to blue. There we go. There's our blue. That looks great. This is a greatly designed button. Okay, so that is our transition. Now when I come back to our preview, right, so it's currently blue. When I hover onto it nice and slowly, it turns to white. Nice and slowly back to blue, nice and slow back to white. Boom. These ones, again, we've got transitions we can add, so it's not an immediate option, but that hover state with the transition for an element such as a button is done before, when it's, right now there is no state added to it, and then it's going to transition into white. So hopefully that helps a little bit. Let me know if you have any questions on this one. Not super clear, I know, but that should at least get you started. We will talk again tomorrow. You guys have a good one.